In this video, I want to go over some of the basic controls that you are going to be using on a very consistent basis when you're creating videos here in Davinci Resolve. Now, if you haven't seen my first video where I show you how to piece together a very simple basic video, definitely take a look at that in the video description below, as it will give you a nice introduction to how this program works. So the first one we're going to go over is the selection mode tool. So for this, you can either click on it or you can use the A key on the keyboard. And what this does is it allows you to select items here in your timeline, and you can move it left and right. You can also move it up and down. The other tool is the blade tool. This is going to allow you to cut different pieces out of your video. Now, the hotkey for this is B as in boy or B as in blade on the keyboard. And like I showed you, you can just cut things out, and then there's different ways to get rid of the stuff that you don't want that you're cutting out. You can either hit the A key to bring the selection, select the item, and then hit delete, and it's going to shift everything that is to the right of it over to the left to the next part of the video for the area that you were cutting. So let me bring that back. So I selected this one. All of this is going to shift over to the left when I hit the delete key. Another way you can do it is right click on the area that you want to cut and go up to cut, and you can also see there is a keyboard shortcut combo, which is Control X. So you can either do it this way, or you can just select it and then Control X. So there's 3 different ways that you can cut out the pieces that you don't need in your timeline. The other thing you have is the magnet or snapping. So this is N on the keyboard, and you can either have it unselected or selected. And the way this works is if I take this clip here and I start getting closer and closer and closer, it's going to instantly snap it. So if I move it slowly and then snap. Now this is really good because then I'm not getting into the other clip that I'm trying to get it close to. So if I was to unsnap it and then try to do that again, it's not going to snap. So it's kind of like a guessing game as to where it's going to stop. But if I keep on going, you can see that now I am starting to delete the other clip because my clip that I'm moving is now deleting parts of the ones that I'm going over. And we don't want that. And then the other thing that you're going to be using is the zoom in and zoom out. So this kind of gets a nice combo between this and the snap. So as you can see, I have this selected, but I'm zooming in over here. The reason for that is because this red line determines where we're going to be going. So if I wanted to zoom in on the clip that I'm at, then I have to bring it where I want to go. And you can see that the wave and the video like preview image starts to get a little bit smaller and smaller and smaller as I get closer to it. Now, if I was to zoom out, then things are also going to get tinier altogether on the timeline. If you zoom in all the way here, and let's say you wanted to get rid of something on here and it's snapped, you can unsnap it, move it exactly where you want it. Once you are at a spot that you want to get rid of, you can either use the blade tool and then just click right here. But if you want it to be exact, take the magnet, and it's right where it is because it's going to snap. You see that little red line like right there? As long as I get it close, it's going to snap right to the thicker red line. So then I click and it's going to instantly cut it right where that red line is. So you can either hit delete button, you can do Control X on the keyboard, or you can right click it and go to cut to get rid of it. But if let's say you didn't want to do that and you wanted to do it a little bit faster, so what we would do is we'll use the selection tool while we have the snap on. So you see this icon where the arrow is pointing to the left? What this is going to do, as long as you have that section selected, you can click it and you can drag it over, and it's going to instantly snap it and delete it. And then all I have to do is select it and drag it over, and that's it. You can also unsnap, and you can drag it and delete however much you want, and then drag it over. So you're going to be kind of juggling between snap unsnap, move, cut, zoom. So this is why I was saying these are pretty common and basic, consistent tools that you're going to be using throughout the entire process. But that should be enough to kind of get you guys started and mess with the different tools and everything like that. If you found this video helpful, or if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.